Hi, this is Yvon Prehn, and this is a little bit different than our usual Ministry Miscellany podcast because I want to share with you a most important announcement. Bible805 is now a legal nonprofit ministry and part of the Christian Ministries Alliance. For Bible805 to be a legal nonprofit ministry is an answer to many years of hard work and prayer. Please take time to listen to what follows so that I can share with you the background of it, all I'm doing now, and how you can help. In addition to live classes, for many years, I've created Bible teaching materials, lessons, infographics, blogs, podcasts, videos, all sorts of things, and then made them available for free on the Bible805 website and then in an editable and no attribution needed format for any church or ministry who wanted them anywhere in the world. From Bangladesh to Sri Lanka to China to just yesterday, a number of things were downloaded from Greece, U.S., Canada, Europe, Africa, all over the place. Many, many people have responded and downloaded the materials. And I know I wouldn't have gotten the response that I have if there was a cost to them. I designed them for churches and ministries that didn't have a lot of resources. And it seems like the Lord's leading people to them and they're responding. For many years, the ministry was supported by the business that my bivocational pastor husband and I did. And that took care of us, that took care of the ministry. That's how we made our living. But when the Lord suddenly took my husband home to heaven by an unexpected heart attack, it's been almost 2 years ago now, I had to shut down that business. And I've lived on and supported the ministry from my savings since then. That's no longer possible for me to do. I've worked very hard to make the Bible805 ministry a full-time, robust resource for both individuals to learn from and for anyone, again, any ministry, any church, anywhere in the world, to use, edit, and repurpose the studies. To see the results of this, please go to the www.bible805.com website, and I have a video on there that lets you tour the website. I finally put something together that shows you these are all of the resources that we have here on the website. And then in addition to that, I also created another video at the www.bible805academy.com where you can download and see how churches are able to use, edit, modify all of the resources, and you'll just be amazed at how easy it is to do that. But again, go to the Bible805academy.com website to check that out. By the way, I didn't mention this when I first started, but all of the text and the different links that I'm going to mention are on the Bible805.com website. So don't worry about taking them down or whatever. They're all available for you. Now then, I am committed. I want to tell you what I'm doing in the ministry going forward. I'm committed in my work to each week adding new resources to the Bible805.com site. These do include, I've been doing it for a while, a 30-minute Bible lesson that's often taught live first, and then it's always recorded and posted as a weekly podcast. It's available on all podcast channels, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of them. It's at the Bible805 podcast. And then I also produce a video of my voiceover of the PowerPoint lesson that I post on YouTube. I also provide PDFs of the handouts and discussion guides. These are available the next day, usually on Wednesday, for downloading and just however people want to use them on the Bible805 website. Then by Friday, I have all of the materials available for editing, repurposing, whatever people want to do on the Bible805 Academy. Now, some of the recent lesson series that I've done have included, I did one, It's Not Hard to Understand the Trinity when you understand what the Bible has to say about it. Did another one from Genesis and Job, Answers to the Big Questions of Life. Another one, Ancient Prophets, Modern Messages. Now, these titles might sound a little bit heavy duty, but people tell me that one of the things they like about Bible 805 is that I make difficult things easy to understand. That's what I really try to do, and that's, I think, what keeps people coming back to the materials. In addition to these 3 series, I have many other lessons, some that go through the entire Bible, some are topical, some are on how to study and trust the Bible. Again, on the Bible805academy.com site, you can access all of them. Now, in addition to this core schedule of Bible lessons, each week I do 2 Hobo Soul podcasts. This podcast series, it's 10 minutes or less of challenging and inspirational messages. The podcasts are available again on all of the podcast channels. Just look for Hobo Soul Podcast and give me 10 minutes on Tuesday and Thursday, and I hope to really encourage and inspire you in your Christian life. Then additional materials that are related to Bible teaching, I also produce them as time allows during the week. That includes infographics. This podcast, Ministry Miscellany, I want to get a little more regular on it, but I just haven't, as you well know. I also update a lot of social media. I create shorts from the videos, all kinds of things to attempt to let people know what is going on in the Bible 805 ministry and how they can benefit from it. In summary, I create all the content materials. Of course, much prayer and study goes into all of the lessons. I produce them in various formats of classes, podcasts, videos, and blogs. I then distribute and market them. This is my full-time work. And I wake up every day so excited and thankful that the Lord has given me this wonderful calling. But now, I need your help. Needless to say, I can no longer rely on an outside business to support me. And the ministry, the costs in time, software, hardware, hosting, and distribution, as well as my personal support, need to be covered by donations, which are now all tax deductible. I've been doing this work consistently for some time, and I didn't want to ask for your help and your support without a track record, but I've got now hundreds of resources. Ones from the past are organized. I'm on a schedule that I've been doing for a number of weeks, months on some of it, so that I knew I could say, this is what I am going to do. This is what I am committed to do. Again, many new podcasts, lessons, videos, infographics have been added to the ministry sites, and they are all available to any church or ministry anywhere that needs them. In addition, I knew that I needed to be a bona fide nonprofit to credibly ask for your support and for the tax deduction it needs. I wanted to wait until I got that in place to really more formally ask for it. It's now in place, and I'm excited to share the formal statement that confirms it. And I'm reading you this. This is from the Christian Ministries Alliance. This is what we're supposed to say on our materials, and so I am quoting it now. Bible 805 is a fiscally sponsored project of the Christian Ministries Alliance. The Alliance is a U.S. registered 501c3 tax-deductible charity with the International Revenue Service and has a candid platinum seal. Formerly, they were Gold Star, the highest rating for nonprofit transparency and accountability, and then they give you a tax number. This means that all the donations given in support of Bible 805 are tax deductible, and you will be receipted for them and receive a tax statement at the end of the year. Your financial support is greatly needed and appreciated. One-time gifts are needed as I'm restructuring many parts of the ministry to make it function better. Equipment's kind of dicey right now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on all that, but there's a lot of different costs just to keep things going, in software and hosting and a lot of those different things. And pledged ongoing support is something I really need. I'm restructuring my life situation, and I do need to make a living from this ministry. I know many of you have supported me with your love and prayers for years, and most of all, I pray that that will continue. But I also prayerfully ask now for your financial support. Know it will be conscientiously used for the advancement of the kingdom of God and greatly appreciated by me. On the website, I have links to the Christian Ministry Alliance sites where you can make a donation in any way that works for you. They'll take Bitcoin. They'll take they take all kinds of stuff. They're quite capable in what they do. But do please go to the Bible805 website, and you can link to the donation links right there. Thank you so much for your love and support, however they're expressed. I'm Yvon Prehn, a writer and teacher for Jesus.